So, ang daming nagsasabi ng mga magagandang bagay, but no one really wanted to talk about this, the other side of things and what it actually feels like to for a lot of VAs, not just the good ones, but a lot of them actually behind the scenes, right? Because every success story, there's burnout, long nights, and overwork, and most people don't see that. Most people would never understand that. And there are VAs out there doing CEO level work, right? Managing operations, handling company finances, leading projects. Marami, but they're still being paid entry level. And they've got a title assistant, but they're running the show quietly in the background. And a lot of them, I think, and I believe a lot of them are exhausted and they're working US hours, sleeping during the day, juggling hustles just to make ends meet. And some are caring, totoo yun, for family. Maraming bukod doon sa trabaho, may trabaho pa sila sa bahay after eh. There's no paid leave. We got to understand that. You're lucky if you find a company who's going to pay you for your leave. No benefits, no backup plan. The system, and it's hard. This is very sad because the system rewards overwork, not balance. And over time, that that's going to creep on you, right? It's not that VAs are weak. It's not that Filipinos are weak or lazy. It's just that the structure itself, yung structure na meron tayo, it pushes us to a certain point to hustle nonstop. Then makita ka mga VAs, eight clients, and I've seen a couple who would complain na hospital na sila, but they have to just to survive. And see, when for the clients, if your assistant's doing a CEO level work for intern pay, you're not being smart, diba? You're being subsidized, and there's a lot of, and just to touch upon this, diba? There's a lot of different niche right now, and people forget that VA is an umbrella term. Hindi lang siya parang VA ka, assistant ka lang. It's an umbrella term, but there's a massive difference between a general VA, and you know that you train people for this, admin task, social media VA, you got a couple for that, running campaigns, and you talk offline about something, I'll let you talk about that, and a real estate VA managing leads, the CRMs, and these are different worlds, and but clients often blur those lines na parang ipapagawa na nila sa yung lahat, and the client thinks that pag hindi nagawa, binlur mo yung line eh. 'Di ba? Kliyente ka, binlur mo yung line, pinagawa mo na lahat, at tapos pag hindi nabigay sa'yo, nafa-frustrate ka. 'Di ba? And the client thinks that if a VA underperformed, na nag-underperform yung VA, and hindi nagma-match yung skills sa role, hindi maganda yung relationship mo sa client. Ang sabi nga nila parang if you hire a Swiss Army knife type of VA, wag mong expect yung precision ng scalpel. Diba?
Mm.
Stop using the blade for being versatile. So that's my thought to it. What's your thought on this, brother?
Well, I really think ito and this is coming from a place of love, of course. Uh, it's really just a mindset problem for me. Look, lad, we're afraid to ask for more. That's just it. Yeah, we're afraid to ask for more. We feel guilty when we charge higher. I don't know why. Nahihiya tayo na humingi ng mas pa. Imbis na humingi tayo ng mas malaking sahod, humingi tayo ng mas madami pang trabaho. Isa pa yung okay lang mentality natin. Okay, sige, ito trabaho pa. Okay lang ba yan? Okay lang po. O ito, gawin mo to. Yan, mamaya, kahit after hours na, gusto ko, nandito ka pa rin at nagbabantay ka pa rin ng tindahan. Okay lang ba yun sa'yo? Okay lang po. We say, okay lang po a lot. Even when it's not okay. And the problem is, we over-deliver, right? And then we're underappreciated. Yan totoo yan. At hindi pa tayo nakikipag-negotiate ng gusto nating rate. Hindi tayo nakikipag-negotiate ng gusto nating sahod. Trabaho na nga nila. Look, kapag imagine niyo na lang, kayong mga VAs ngayon na nanonood dito and you feel that you're not being like it's not being fair. Your client's not being fair to you. Isipin niyo na lang pag nawala kayo sa kumpanya nila, pag nawala kayo sa poder nila, pag nawala kayo as their VA, saan kaya sila pupulutin? At marami sa inyo magsasabi, ay talagang wala. Wala talagang kwenta. Di ba, lad? Wala talaga. It's gonna be malulugi kapag wala
Alam
ako.
mo pala, alam naman pala nila eh. 'Di ba? It's not
I think
that we're hindi naman tayo hihingi ng sobra eh. And I'm not saying that kasi I read this kind of post sa Facebook na yan kasi problema sa inyo, tanggap-tanggap kayo ng tanggap kahit mura. And then the response was, yan naman yung problema sa inyo. Akala nyo kung sino kayo, kung makahingi kayo ng sobra. We're not asking for so much, right? We're asking for something that's fair. We're asking for something that can actually, that's sufficient enough para sa amin, to actually do the work. Kasi hindi lang naman yung work eh. There's a lot of preparation behind it. And for example, one of the works that I do, um, I have to prepare 2 hours to do like a 1 hour work. And it's not because I can't do it. It's because I really have to prepare for it. There are reports. I have to connect with a lot of people just to prepare for it. And sometimes I have to do that offline, but I'm only being paid for that specific hour. But the good thing about that is it's not really how it works for me. Pero most of the people, ganun eh. And you said, bangitin ko na, yung social media work, in 30
Oh yeah.
minutes,
Oo, di ba?
diba?
We talked about that.
Akala naman nila parang yung 30 minutes lang na yun ang kailangan mo to do it. Hindi nila alam na
Especially kung
marami ka pang
$5,
ginagawa.
di ba? So dahil nga 30 minutes lang, $2.5 ka lang babayaran per
2.5.
hour, per day. Yun,
Yun
that's it
lang.
for them.
Hindi nila alam. Hindi ka lang, yung pag-iisip mo, hindi naman mag-start sa 30 minutes eh. Yung pag-iisip mo, mag-start before you actually do the work. And after you do the work, you have to prepare for the next day. And I think that's a hard truth that no one really talks about. And there's, I would say, the division within the community sa ganyang bagay. And I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong or to tell you that you're right, but you gotta accept the fact that it's an existing problem. Na problema talaga yan. At hindi lang yan sa VA, maraming kumpanya rin na ganyan.
Right. Exactly. And here's the thing, mga bros, is if you're looking or if you're doing VA level work, okay lang yan. Okay lang na humingi kayo ng VA level pay. Right? Pero if you're doing director level work, sabihin natin hindi na CEO, di ba? Director level, like manager, general manager role, like operations manager role, you guys have to understand that it can't be VA level pay na lang, di ba? Kasi you're not underqualified. You're not underqualified, di ba? You're actually underpriced. And the only one, the only one who can change that, the only one who can make a change now with this issue is you.